usually have the strings off, but we were testing these. These are the first couple of bases, so I strung them up before they got numbered. But in the old days, we used to string them up first anyway. I had to move the strings around. It wasn't until later that we started doing the numbers before the strings went on. So we're back to the old ways for a moment. Works either way. These new ones, we're doing a different finish now with a sprayed poly mix finish and with 3 glosses available. This is the upgraded high gloss, and we're going to put the glosses in the serial number before the year. This is 4A Tiger Maple, so it says T for Tiger, P for 4A, which means presentation. And then the year. And this way, you know, with a guy calls in with a serial number, you'll be able to tell him what finish he has. But this will be a special order, and probably the medium gloss will be standard, and the matte finish will be if the guy wants to look like oil finish, and the high gloss is like the old catalyzed lacquer elite model. So the finish will be available on any model, but you know, some things cost more. Okay, so this is the first basis of 2019 that we're stamping. Wax on the wood just to highlight the number. Okay, it's not going to dry because I haven't put numbers in a while. It's our wax polish. Get in there. I'll wipe this down a little bit. So with the new bases, they'll all come with the Pro Formula polish, because you really can't oil a lacquered finish. But we could supply the wax polish as a fingerboard oil, so we can give both out. So for the 2019 models, we're enhancing a couple of the things that we didn't do before. You know, also the oil finishes, how beautiful they were not quite as durable for some people as will be this poly finish. And here's the matte one right here. It looks like an oil finish. That's the lower matte finish gloss. You know, it's different procedure than the high gloss. And slightly different material than if we do a semi-gloss, but this way, you have people who like our old oil finishes, how they look, they, you know, they felt good, there's less drag on it than the lacquers, unless you have polish. So there's going to be people who like them always. I like them always for different reasons. And if we could offer, you know, more than one flavor, and not break the bank, why not? Okay, so the string's on here. Don't turn it up yet. Put the back plate on, which I already put the number in. Screws. I already have one screw ready because I was checking the holes. Always do it by hand with just finger pressure. So I never want to spin them out too much. And when I put these inserts in, these metal inserts for the screws, you put a little dab of something to hold them in there so they don't spin out. But if you tighten it too hard, you can spin it out because they're not nailed or glued in hard, you know, with like epoxy or whatever. They're press fit, but a little tiny of adhesive, which I use just Elmer's screw glue watered down. It just gives it a little bit of grab, and that stuff will dry out, you know. That's a quarter just fell on the floor. These screws are special ordered, special size, specially plated. There's nothing standard on this base anywhere. Everything had to be made or customized for use. Okay, so plug it in. And my SWR Redhead 1988 serial number 48 amplifier. Sound is the strings sitting on the pickups, but I loosened it to work on it. Let me hit my electric tuner. Old school vibrations. Playing in a big band, tuning up, I was taught to knock out the beat. We'd be tuning up in the band with trumpet, saxophones, trombones, bass. The drummer didn't have to tune, poor guy. He was always out of tune. But tuning a bass with those fat strings, just with an upright, just a tiny turn, you're at it. It's already been set up before. So a couple of things I'll do, and you guys at home who have a Smith bass or any kind of bass, things get loose as they vibrate. So we had these gears on here for a couple of days, so I'm just going to take a little open-end wrench, but just sand it down so I can go under the strings and just give it a tweak. I'm going to hold the gear so I don't twist it against the screw. You know? See, they all need a little bit of a turn because they settled into the wood. When basses come in for setup and maintenance, I'm always tightening stuff that's loosened over time. You know, it's no big skillful job, it's just thoughtful to have everything nice and tight. So when you walk out of here, everything's nicely tweaked, like I'm just tweaking these screws here. And I always put pressure downwards so I don't strip the heads. Because, you know, these screws are plated. These ones in chrome or nickel chrome and gold plated, black plated, and also even the bridge screws, they need TLC too, just to make sure. Oh, they're tight. With the right size drill bit, with this right size screw, drill into hard maple in the neck center, they ain't going nowhere. And put this right inside the strap lock. These are inlaid, so they're tight. Just checking it. This way, when I go to put it in the case or whatever, I don't have to worry if I remember if I did everything. So you do it the first time. So this one goes hanging up. It's tagged. Let's put the second one down. Okay, this is one of the things I do on all the basses. Make sure when they go out and they got my name on it, I can vouch for them. I know what they did. So I take these two strings down.